It is 6:21 a.m. and today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, September, right? We haven't gotten here yet. September the 15th, the year 2022. I really wanted to make this more of as a disclaimer, and I was listening to the pastor last night, Pastor Didi, and he said that you expect to meet a snake in the garden, because there was a snake, right? At least that's what the Bible says, the snake in the garden. You don't expect to meet a snake in the gym. That is so very, very true. I guess today what I want to talk about this morning, did I give you the time? Yeah, it's 6:22 a.m. in the morning. I want to talk about the dangers and the very seriousness of doxing someone. Now, if you don't know what doxing is giving out someone's personal information or without their permission. In my case, it was to one or more virtual strangers. Most presently, the neighbor upstairs, the tenant upstairs. And I cannot stress how dangerous and irresponsible of a behavior that is, because anyone can follow you. Once someone has your number, because I realized the pattern that this neighbor had was very much like the patterns of previous individuals that somehow got my phone number and was able to hack into my phone or clone my phone. And contrary to popular belief that you need to actually have the physical phone in your hand in order to hack it or to clone it, that was a decade ago. As we all know, you don't need that. All you need is the number. The upstairs tenant started exhibiting behaviors of previous stalkers. So I heard on social media that all I would have to do is maybe factory reset my phone, hoping that would give me some type of privacy. I did that, I tried that, and to no avail. I realized that the tenant upstairs would get would get more active when I was on social media, whether I was on YouTube or TikTok. In other words, she was watching all of my comments, and if she didn't agree with it or whatever, I would get the business. And the business being loss of peace of mind. I don't know if you have any idea what it feels like to have someone stomping on your head all night long. It's as if there's a 5-year-old above me showing me their displeasure at whatever I have or wrote on my personal device. And I want to stress that to you again, right? You do not have to have the person's physical device in order to hack it. You do not. Anyone tells you differently has been misinformed. Because of the fact that everything that I did on my phone, there was a response from this tenant upstairs, from this woman upstairs, you know? You cannot believe. I was just like, I was taken aback. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, my Lord, not again. Right? She didn't do this again. She did not do this again. For the past week, I have not been on social media. You know, I like to fast. When I fast, I like to be able to watch movies or just browse, just to keep myself distracted, because fasting is not easy. It's one of the hardest things ever, because on your mind, someone's personal information without their permission. And if they wanted to give their number out to anyone, they could give it for myself. The problem is with me, I'm a very internal person. I'm a person I keep to myself. Right? I prefer my own company, you know, and the fact that my civil liberties, the fact that my privacy was so violated is beyond me. Now, I never even went on to my new cell phone. I never even checked my personal emails. I do it now because I figure, what the hell, because after I factory reset my phone, I realized that she could still, the tenant upstairs, she could still hear everything, she can still see everything. And you know, you become paranoid. And it takes a toll on you psychologically, Pastor. This has taken a toll on me to know that this was done to me, you know. Pastor, I wrote something on my phone. You know, in the memo section of a phone, the notepad, you write stuff there too, right? I mean, billions of people do, right? Whether it's your thoughts, whether you want a reminder, people do it. I did it. It was the first time I wrote anything on my phone yesterday, on that brand new phone. It's refurbished, but it's still a brand new phone. When I got it from the cell phone guy, there was nothing on it. He factory reset it, everything. Yesterday, I just put something on my phone as far as, this is stressing me out, you know. Now I would have to go and get a new phone. Pastor, you know me. I don't have money like that. You understand? And for what was done to me, how can my life be normal? It's not happening to anyone else. The fact of the matter is, I wrote something on my phone yesterday. I was out all day, most of the night last night. I came in about 10:30 and I read until about 11:30, 12 last night. Now, I want to tell you something, Pastor. I have not been using my phone. Have I told you that, Pastor? Because of what this woman and these women have done to me upstairs, and the other one, you know her, don't have to call her name anymore. I virtually, when I come into the apartment, even before I come in, while I'm on the train, I turn my phone off, Pastor. And then when I get into my room, I secure my phone. I don't even go back on it for the rest of the night. Do I want to? Oh, yeah, sure. I would like to browse the internet. Maybe I would like to watch a movie, but I can't. Because I know upstairs is seeing everything that is being done on my phone. I cannot. Do you know how that feels? So instead, I just read. That's right, Pastor, I read. I didn't go to bed until after 12 this morning, for I came in at night at about 10:30 for very good reason. I used to do that a lot also, just leave in the morning and come in late at night, all just so I don't, get harassed. That's what it boils down to, right? I'm being cyberbullied. I didn't go to bed until after 12. And I was awoken by stomping. Do you understand what she used to do before? But I had a few nights of reprieve, of nothing happening, because I wasn't on my phone. So I was able to get a couple nights of rest, just as long as I don't go on my phone. But yesterday I wrote something on my phone. Has nothing to do with her upstairs or anything. It was something personal and a personal experience of mine. And then I'm being stomped on, you would have to say. And I looked at the time and it was 2:20. Violently like that. So now I have to try to get myself back down so I can get some rest. At about 4, I would like to say about 5:47. It was 5:47 a.m. and something heavy was dropped, and it was like, boom! Okay, I'm up. You got what you wanted. I'm up. Not only am I up, Pastor, do you understand? I'm talking about her. And that's the thing, Pastor, I think I really have to give a disclaimer on this. And if young people hear me or just anyone else, please don't ever do that. It's not funny. Please don't give out anyone's information, personal information, their address, their phone number. You don't have the right to do that. And you can put that person's life at risk. Not only can you put that person's life at risk, you can put that person's mental well-being at risk also. Now, the woman upstairs, and we live in an era where anything you do, people want it to go viral. Me, personally, all I want is to do my little podcast and go back in my hole. You understand? I didn't ask for, even if I wanted to be known, I didn't ask you to give out my phone number. I didn't ask you to give out my address. I didn't ask you to give out anything personal of mine. Whatever I decide to give my podcast as far as my personal information, I am so very willing to do that. But to have someone take it upon themselves to give out your personal information, it is, I can't even tell you, my stress level is like at the utmost, because not only does this woman have my number and can see everything, she can see all my emails. She can see all my text messages. Do you understand? I don't have any privacy. I don't know who. Listen, I have never seen the upstairs tenant, but she makes it known to me whenever I go on my phone. So now whatever notes or whatever I wrote on my phone, I have to erase it because she wants to be talked about. She wants the attention. And that's what a kid would do. But I have found out in this space, in the social media space, to top it off, I went on social media yesterday and there was a topic, Pastor, and this is what this person does because she has social media influence. She goes and she tells one of the YouTube content creator, there's a topic, right? I'm online, Pastor. I'm online, I'm on YouTube. And one of the content creators I'm subscribed to, do you know what the topic is? It is how to lose weight if you're a fat, middle-aged, if you are a lazy, fat, middle-aged person. Do you know what I just went and did, Pastor? I had just went and bought a bag of potato chips, a bag and a container of potato chips. You know, I was fasting. I was fasting yesterday. It's important that you understand exactly what I'm going through. I forgot to bring my electrolyte liquid. One of the things when you're fasting, Pastor, your body has a need for salt. And for me, the quickest way to get salt was to go buy a bag of potato chips, and I did that. And, but right after, Pastor, while I was online, that's what came on. Lazy, fat, middle-aged person, yeah. I know this was no coincidence, but there's no talk about the mental aspect of it. There's no talk about why I am not, why my output is so low, why I don't feel like doing anything. Now, subsequently, this morning, after that neighbor did what she did to me, I got up, took a shower, and I'm going to leave. Was I supposed to leave this early? No, Pastor. You understand? I already had my mind made up. I was going to sleep, get some rest, get up and go to the gym and work out. Can I do that? Can I do that, Pastor? Knowing that everything that I have on my phone, everything that I look at on my phone, everything that I write on my phone, that this stranger upstairs that has the power, that's another thing. You don't know who you are giving someone's personal information to, where their mental status lie. This woman could have mental illness, and now that is being projected onto me. I'm going through a very rough time, Pastor. I don't have the money, but I know that when I leave from here, God willing. The thing is, Pastor, I have no control over this. And I think that's the worst thing of all, that you have no control of how someone cyberbullies you, because you did nothing to deserve it. I can't even lay and rest in my own bed because someone wants attention. It's very easy. Go online. Go make a TikTok. Go make a YouTube video. Go on Instagram. But you want to do it off of me. So then I can, in return, see, I preferred not to write about this because hopefully this too gets out. And I want to tell you the seriousness of it. Please, oh please, 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 do not do this. Do not give out anyone's location. Do not give out anyone's personal information. Do not give out anything of anyone's unless they give you permission. It's one of the worst things to be stalked because that is what this woman upstairs is doing. I don't even know her mental status, but the fact that she's doing this shows me that she does have some mental issues, because no one that has a flourishing, productive life would do something like this, would be listening out, would be actually looking. Because I tell you, Pastor, sometimes it's as soon as I turn my phone on. It's as soon as I turn my phone on. I had my phone off when I came in last night. It was off, Pastor. But I did not secure it. While I was in my bed laying down reading, she started with the noise upstairs, the stomping. And right away, I realized, oh, wait a minute, I did not secure my phone. I did not secure my devices. So I went and I secured my devices, Pastor. And the noise stopped. Do you know how that feels? Do you know how that feels, Pastor? To know that I have to walk on eggshells. I have to be teetering, tottering on my own devices because of a stalker, because of a psychopath or psychopaths. You know what? You have to look at the kind of individual that is in danger.